am Jona Sebastian from Section Irregular C, Physics 1 to 4. This sample problem video presentation is from elastic collision. So for our example, two walls with the same mass move toward each other with the positive x-axis to the right, assuming no friction and the collision between them is perfectly elastic. Determine velocities of the balls after the collision. The initial velocities of the balls are 30 meters per second and negative 20 meters per second. For example, ito yung ball A. And papunta siya ng right, kasi positive 30 meter per second siya tumatakbo. And yung isang ball naman, which is to the left, ball B, is negative 20 meter per second. Now, ang binigay lang sa atin is velocities nila. Initial velocities lang nila yung binigay, and hahanapin natin yung final velocities nila pagkatapos ng collision. And sabi naman, yung mass nila is equal. So, yan by cancellation, and gagamit tayo ng dalawang equation. So, P or initial is equals to P final, M1, yung A, V1, plus M2, yung B ball, V2 is equals to M1, V1 final, plus M2, V2 final. So, ang lahat natin is ito. Yung dalawa na yan. And, meron lang tayo ito. So, cancel muna natin yung mass kasi equal naman daw sila. So, V1 plus V2 is equals to V1 final plus V2 final velocity. So, substitution lang. Yung 1 is, or yung A is 30 plus negative 20. So, equal siya kay V1 final plus V2 final. So, 10 is equals to V1 final plus V2 final. Ito yung first equation natin. And yung second equation, since the energy conserved, so KE initial is equals to KE final. So, 1/2 M1V1 squared plus 1/2 M2V2 squared is equals to 1/2 M1V1 final squared plus 1/2 M2V2 squared final. So multiply natin ng both side ng 2. And makakancel natin si 1/2. And pwede na natin din i-cancel. Isabay si mass kasi equal naman sila. So, cancel, 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 cancel. So, ang may iwan na lang din is 1 V1 squared, 20 squared, V2 squared is equals to V1 final squared plus V2 final squared. So, pwede natin i-factor. Ilipat natin ito, dito, and pagbalikan rin lang natin. So, V1 squared minus V1 squared final plus equal V2 final squared minus V2 squared. So, palakihin lang natin or V1 plus V2 final is equals to V2 final plus V2. So, divide lang natin sila ng negative para mawala to. So, V1 minus V2, V1 final, and V2 minus V2 final. Every time. Final. So, cancel ito. Cancel ito. Final, tapos V2 final plus V2. So, pagpapalitan lang natin. So, V1 plus V2 is equals to V1 final plus V2 final. So, substitution na lang ulit tayo. So V1 minus V2 V1 final. Substitution na lang tayo. Equal tayo kay V1 is 30 minus negative 20 is equals to Jessa! V2 minus V1 final. Para silang V1 final. So, 50 is equals to V2 final minus V1 final. Sa equation 2. So, cancellation na lang. So, 10 is equals to V1 final plus V2 final. 50 is equals to V2 final minus V1 final. So, pag-plusin lang natin. 260 is equals to cancel V2 to V2 final. So, divide lang natin ng 2. Cancel. 2 V2 final natin is 30. Ito na yung velocity ni ball 2. Para makuha naman natin yung velocity final ni ball 1 is 10. Ito, substitute lang natin to. So, 10 is equals to V1 plus V2. So, equal siya kay V1, 10 minus 30. V1 natin is negative 20 meter per second. And ito is 30 meter per second. Ito na ngayon si velocity 2. And ito si velocity ng ball A. Kanina, si 1 yung positive and si 2 yung negative. But ngayon, nagbaligtad na sila. And that is for elastic collision.